Hi, Lindsay. First of all, you mean a lot to me. And being brave enough includes making this video. I even have a script. Like, that bad. You've made me brave in so many ways. I'll list so this isn't 20 minutes long. First of all, you've made me brave enough to draw again. After dropping out of art school, dropped out of art school, they told me simply, just like your story in America's Got Talent, that I wasn't good enough and that I shouldn't continue. And after learning of your story and seeing how you've grown through that and overcame that, I was like, I'm gonna keep on drawing, and if they're terrible, who cares? Because that's something that I love to do. And first drawing that I did after that realization was this one here. And then I've also I did a portrait of you. It's still not the best, but I'm so happy that I can pull out my art supply still and do what I love to do. And now drawing is such a calming experience for me. It doesn't give me so much anxiety. It used to give me the worst anxiety trying to do something that I've done since I was 5 years old. And I want to thank you so much for giving me that happiness again. And secondly, this is something a little deeper. You've impacted me in so many ways that it's I can't believe it's just one person who's inspired so many different things. But oh, so off the script. This is very personal, but still I feel that I've just wanted to share it with you, was that you've made me brave enough to believe in God. I was going through a very rough spot in my faith. I could not hear him like my mother could. She'd always be talking about how you need to pray for this, you need, pray for this and they'll help you out. And I'd be like, and she'd say things like, oh, I was praying and God said this and I felt God during this. And I was like, I've never felt God. I've never heard his voice, or, what is, how do you know it's God? And one day I just went up to her and asked, and I was like, how do you know that it's God and not just your voice, saying things to you? And she was like, you get this giant boom. And I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. God, boom, yeah. And so I just kind of moved on. And then one day, the day Something Wild came out, I had a very long shift at work. I was getting texts and Facebook messages and Facebook notifications. Oh, Lindsay's song is out. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I'm like, oh gosh, I just need to get home and I need to hear this song. And so I come home, it's around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, which, still kind of early because everyone stays up later than that these days, but when you're coming home from work, I plug in my phone, I turn on my Pledge Music app, yes, and I listen to the song, and I'm just listening to it and I'm like, oh my gosh, calling you home. I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, of course this song after this long day, this is exactly what I needed. And then I heard, then I felt the boom, and I'm like, whoa. And I heard a voice, and it said, "Come home. I am something wild to you, but do not fear. Come home." I just got goosebumps just repeating the phrase, but I just started crying, and I cried all night long, and I cannot thank you enough. I couldn't think that I could thank you for more things, but you've changed my life so much, and I cannot thank you enough for that one. Thank you so much, Lindsey. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but they're happy tears. And you mean the world to me, and thank you.